Hello guys, welcome back. Today is a soft-spoken video because you might have seen from the title, it is ASMR. So if you're not familiar with this, it's going to be audible, visual, verbal triggers that relax you and have a kind of psychological relaxing effect, almost like a meditation. I did a short version of this video on my TikTok account and someone requested a full-length video because apparently my voice is very relaxing. So I thought I would do a calm, soft-spoken video, and this is useful even if you don't really know or aren't a fan of ASMR. I'm going to go through loads of great affirmations, and this will just help calm you down if you're triggered, spiraling, going through a tough time with manifesting or your mindset, or just having a bad day. I think this will be a relaxing video, and I'm trying my best to keep my voice level. So I might have to increase the volume in editing, but I'm going to keep it at a very calm, relaxing level. So you can even just put headphones in and listen to this. You don't even have to actually watch the full video, but thank you guys so much for joining, for watching. I'll have loads more interesting new types of manifesting videos out, so do subscribe and thumbs up the video if you haven't yet, because it really helps me out. This is also a reminder for you guys that you don't need to force your manifestation, you don't need to chase any results, and you're only convincing your own mind. So my first trigger here is going to be a little candle. We'll see how this works out. So your subconscious mind is always listening to your affirmations, to what's going through your thoughts, visually, anything that you're taking in mentally. Your subconscious is storing that, especially when you apply repetition. So set a little intention that as you watch this video, it's all about becoming that new version of yourself, adopting that new identity where you are in control because you already are. You know your own manifesting ability and power. So you don't need to do anything right now except listen. Just let the words go into your mind. You don't need to judge, analyze, worry, or compare what I'm saying to your own manifesting journey. I know it can be easy to go down the comparison route and start to quantify everything, count the time, worry about your progress, but your job right now is just to listen, let your mind receive what I'm saying, take in the affirmations, because you're likely to go from, I believe, alpha state into beta state and theta state specifically, where your mind and subconscious are more open, more receptive. And I have another little trigger here, an amethyst. Not sure if this sound is much different, but when it comes to your 3D reality, don't judge what's going on because it's just showing you the old story. It's not an objective reality or an objective fact that whatever happened up until now has to continue or that it has any objective meaning. So it's basically a reflection of old assumptions that can and will change. You just need to put in that repetition and consistency. As I said before, and I always say this in my videos, it's down to repetition. If you can build up a consistent new way of thinking, your mind will obviously accept that version. And whatever you've seen up until now, acknowledge and recognize that that is just a reflection of what has been true up until now. Old assumptions, the old story. It might still be showing in your 3D, but that's just because the new version, the positive opposite, hasn't yet, become a belief in your subconscious mind. It hasn't yet taken hold to the effect where it's going to be reflected physically and literally in front of you. That doesn't mean it's not building up and being created and the wheels aren't turning. It just means you might not yet be seeing it in your 3D. So whatever has played out up until now in your circumstances, it is a reflection of the old story. And make sure you keep watching, because actually when it comes to the affirmations, I'm going to try whispering them because I know that's a really great ASMR trigger. I love that one personally, so I think that will be really relaxing. So stay tuned because the next section will be your affirmations. My final trigger is a magazine. So just because you've seen something for a few years or a period of time doesn't mean it has to continue. Your mind, subconscious and conscious, works through repetition. So whatever you repetitively tell yourself, habits you build up, just automated reactions that you build up yourself, that is what is going to be taken on as a habit, an automated reaction, a fact. And what you're doing is building up a new identity. So it's all about creating the new version of yourself mentally. You don't force a change. You don't have to change every single thing, certainly not about yourself, but you mentally focus on and become inherently and internally adopt and align with that version of you that is just you 2.0, where you feel less anxious, more confident, less doubtful, more self-assured, just happier, not seeking validation, reassurance externally, those types of things. And something that I really connect to with my own faith is that the unseen has to occur before the seen comes in. So the unseen precedes the seen. Whatever you want to see in your reality, it has to come in an intangible way, meaning internally, emotionally, mentally. You have to adopt and focus on that yourself in your mind in order for it to come into your actual physical reality. That is one of my favorite triggers. Okay, so now, hopefully, this volume is okay. I'm going to read out the affirmations. I always get what I desire. Everything is working in my favor. My subconscious accepts my affirmations effortlessly. Every time I apply repetition, it creates my new reality. I am becoming the new version of me. My affirmations harden into fact. I no longer identify with the old story. The old version of me is gone. I always expect good, positive outcomes. Life constantly surprises me in the best ways. Everything is unfolding perfectly. I trust the manifestation process 100%. I don't chase, I attract. I don't force, I allow. I don't fear, I trust. My specific person always thinks about me positively. They are happy to reach out and initiate with me. They enjoy talking to me and spending time with me. They enjoy hearing from me. They always prioritize me. They value my presence in their life. They value our relationship. They feel safe with me. They are drawn towards me. Our relationship unfolds easily. Love and communication with SP is effortless. Our story and relationship just keeps improving. The version of SP and the relationship that I want already exists. Nothing can stop what is meant for me. I am always aligning with this future version of me. I am chosen. I am valued. I am unforgettable. I am deeply loved. I am enough exactly as I am. People naturally appreciate me. I expect respect. I expect consistency. I expect honesty. I expect loyalty. I deserve a healthy relationship. I deserve to be happy. I deserve peace. I deserve abundance. My confidence grows every day. I no longer seek external validation. My identity is stable. I give myself validation. I do not seek external validation. The world reflects my positive assumptions. When old thoughts before seeing. The seed grows underground before anyone even notices. The roots develop before the flower can bloom. Your manifestation is doing the greatest work, even if it seems silent.